Ride till the gas ran dry. 2 cups of Joe and a borrowed sky. Talking about dreams on the hood of my Ford. Didn't need much, just wanted more. Ain't no money, but we felt rich. Every kiss lit like a light switch. We got lost just chasing wind and found ourselves right back again. Good days ain't gone, they're just on hold. Like a summer breeze you can't quite fold. It's in the laugh, in the way she sway. In a song we still don't know how to play. We're older now, but hearts still wrong. Good days ain't gone, they're coming home. Found a pic from 09 in my drawer. We were barefoot dancing on the floor. No plans, just hands in a sunset slow. Didn't say love, but we both know maybe time don't treat us kind, but these memories still rewind. Every beat still hits just right, like your voice on a Friday night. Good days ain't gone, they just on hold. Like a summer breeze you can't quite fold. It's in the laugh, in the way she sway. In a song we still don't know how to play. We're older now, but hearts still wrong. Good days ain't gone, they're coming home.
Clouds hang heavy over clay, but nothing breaks, it stays that way. The field turns dry beneath the gray. A promise held but turned away. A letter torn but never sent. A heart unspoken, only the thunder hums behind the wall. This is the rain that doesn't fall. It's not the storm that does you in, but what stays quiet deep within. No floods, no crash, no final call. Just the weight of rain that doesn't fall. A silence kept for someone's sake. A vow you didn't mean to break. Regret just sits where hope once crawled, under the rain that doesn't fall. Dry riverbeds still dream of tides, like wounded men who never cried. And skies can bruise but never bald. They hold the rain that doesn't fall. So don't be fooled by quiet skies, or calm beneath the lover's eyes. What drowns us ain't the storm at all. It's the rain that doesn't fall.
screen lit up your name. Heart said don't, but I pressed play. Slurred words, you said I messed up bad, but you left what you want me to say. You said no, I don't need fixing, but you call me when it rains. Guess some nights get too quiet and guilt don't fade. Why you calling now when I'm healing slow, saying things we both already know? You missing my voice but not my pain. You missing the fire, not the flame. So don't whisper like you stayed, don't cry like you had walked away. If you love me like you claim, why's your number ghosting my day? Used to keep your light on late, now you blame the dark for every break. You sip and dial, I see the trend. You want closure, I want the end. You say you dream of what we had, but I don't sleep in the past. You burned that bridge, then lit a match. Now you call from mad. Why you calling now when the heart went cold, saying lies like some kind of soul? You miss the heat but not the weight. You miss my name when it's too late. Don't hush me like I'll fold, don't speak like I'm your home. You lost me slow, not in a flame, so why you on my name?
Talk like you're right next to me, but it hits like it's overseas. Yeah, I stay fixed on the screen. I'm here, but I'm fading in between. The coffee's hot, but it feels cold. We sit in silence, growing old. You reach, but not like you used to do. Feels like I'm ghosting next to you. There's static between us, like two radios out of tune. Same room, but we orbit like moons. Same bed, but I dream in a different room. And no shouting, no slamming doors, just signals lost along the floor. You say we're fine, but what's the use when there's static between me and you? Remember when we danced in the hallway light? Now we scroll till we both lose the fight. There's a hum in the house that wasn't there. Maybe it's us or maybe just air. Your jacket still hangs by the door, but you don't feel like home no more. I smile and you fake the laugh. We're stuck on some old photograph. There's static between us, like two radios out of tune. Same room, but we orbit like moons. Same bed, but I dream in a different room. And no shouting, no slamming doors, just signals lost along the floor. You say we're fine, but what's the use when there's static between me and you? Dialed it back, would we still get through? Or are we numbers that time withdrew? There's static between us, even the silence starts to sting. Like a bell that forgot how to ring, like a song that don't mean a thing. I'm still here but not in reach, like waves that never hit the beach. You say we're fine, but I see through. Yeah, there's static between me and you. your face in a diner glass, right where you used to sit and laugh. That old jukebox play Ring of Fire. Funny how it still lights that wire. You moved on with your big old plans. Guess I never fit in that kind of dance. I stayed behind with my old truck. You drove off, never looked up. Ain't no anger, ain't no fight, but damn, it still keeps me up at night. No slamming doors, no saying lies, just a slow goodbye in your quiet eyes. But I still got that song on my radio when I drive alone. Still got that beat in my chest when the rain taps down like you never left. Still smell your perfume in this cab. Still hear you laughing when I play it back. You let go like it was nothing wrong, but I still got that song. Barstool ain't much of a friend, but it don't talk back, don't pretend. Every sip just buys me time to rewind you in my mind. You were the melody I can't rewrite, even now in the dead of night. But I still got that song in my bones where you used to belong. Still got your ghost on these strings. Every chord still stings. You said goodbye like a quiet home. Left me here when the morning comes. Ain't got you, but it won't be long till I'm free of this. Still got that song. Came like autumn through my chest, turning green to golden rest. Leaves fell quiet on my skin, and I let the stillness pull me in. You didn't shout, you didn't warn, you just arrived like you were born to teach me how to sit with pain like windows leaning into rain. You were the season I stayed, didn't run, didn't pray you'd fade. Just brewed my coffee, made my bed, let your silence fill my head. No use asking why you came, you're just part of life's soft flame. You weren't love, you weren't hate, just the season I stayed. Some nights you whispered through the walls, wore my dreams like overalls. You didn't break, but you unstitched the quiet places I had missed. I didn't bloom, I didn't die, just sat beneath your overcast sky. Read old books, let time slow down, breathed in every shade of brown. You were the season I stayed, didn't beg, didn't ask you to trade. You folded months into my soul, wrapped me up, made me whole. I didn't try to feel okay, I just learned to feel that way. You weren't joy, you weren't afraid, just the season I stayed. When you left like mist, no goodbye, no final kiss.
but I was different when you'd gone. A little softer, a little strong. You were the season I stayed, and I'm grateful for the ache, for every gray that taught me blue, for all the nights I sat with you. Some seasons pass and some remain, but you left peace beneath the pain. You weren't forever, just the weight of the season I stayed.
Windows down, your hand in mine. Old bus waiting past the county line. You ain't said much since yesterday, but I felt every word you didn't say. Didn't cry, didn't plead, but girl, your silence cut deep. I kept my eyes straight ahead while your ghost danced in my head. And that old ride took more than miles. It stole the fire from our smile. And no bags packed, just hearts worn thin. I left the best part of me with you again. Midnight train humming low, told myself I had to go, but every note of this goodbye still echoes when the engines die. Rain fell slow on metal roof. You watched it all without a move. One last sip from your paper cup. That's how I knew we'd given up. Maybe next life, same road, same town. You'll be the one leaving, I'll be the one sticking around. That old ride keeps rolling by with pieces of you I still hide. I don't pray much, but last night I asked God if leaving makes it right. And now I hum your name real low every time I feel that pull to go. Girl, if I ever get the chance, I'll turn around, not miss the dance.
Left the lights on in the hallway, like you come back in a minute. Coffee's cold, still in the pot, like time froze, but I'm still in it. Every sound feels like your steps, but it's just the air settling. I ain't mad you left, just wish you said when. You ain't gotta love me, but why'd you go so quiet? No, 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 no slam, no riot, just the hum of the fridge in my own damn mind. Left with the lights on, hoping you'd rewind. I wear that old shirt you hate, just to feel you pick a fight. I take one more broken plate, if it meant you'd stay the night. I talk like you still here, pour two like nothing. nothing changed. I laugh at the silence, but it don't laugh back the same. You ain't gotta love me, but I deserve goodbye. Not this echo of a life, just a chair that don't creak when you used to lean. Left with the lights on and a dream I can't unsee. Oh, and a dream I can't unsee.
There's a chair that never shifts, facing east where morning lifts. The clock still ticks, but not for time, just holds a rhythm once called mine. The wind rolls past the rusted bell. No chimes now, but I can tell the beat's not gone, just buried deep in silence I was asked to keep. I'm still counting what no one hears, measuring weight in empty air, holding pace where songs once stirred, in rooms that now forget each word. Not stuck, not lost, just keep in place for something time forgot to trace. I'm the keeper of the quiet sound that held your life when you were around. Neighbors changed, the roads were paved, the garden sleeps, the gates unbrave. But in the hush beneath each day, I tap the pulse that won't decay. There's no reward for standing still, no name engraved upon that hill. But I remain not for applause, I stay because I heard the pause. Still counting what no one hears, a steward of forgotten years. You might call it holding on, I call it where your breath belongs.
Creased and torn, once held so tight, ink now fades beneath the light. Lines once bold now twist and sway, can't tell night from break of day. Used to know which trail was true, which river split and skies turned blue. But corners curled and stars fell forth on the map that lost its north. Wanderers may learn the land, but some roads slip through their hands. Not all paths lead back and forth, some get lost without their north. but even lost it still holds worth. That worn out map without its north. So if your sky forgets to shine and every turn steals more of time, know you're not the only one henceforth with a map that lost its north. Crack of dawn, smoke from the stove, cold bare feet on the kitchen floor. Coffee cup, 2 chairs sit close, but only one gets used no more. Her voice still echoes in these walls. I hear it clear when the night falls. Some things fade but not her name, and I still feel her just the same. That light she left in the window pane still cuts right through a driving rain. When I feel lost or don't know why, I look up and there's Mama's light. Faded quilt, her old perfume, the porch still creaks like it used to do. I come back less, but every time I swear I feel her hand in mine. The clock ticks off, the house still breathes, and she's in every autumn breeze. The porch light hums, the floorboard sighs. She never left, she just changed skies. That light she left in the window pane still burns through all my grown-up pain. No matter where I lay at night, I dream beneath Mama's light. Past moves on, but love like hers, it don't get gone. Yeah, that light she left in the window pane outshines the dark, outlives the rain. When the world goes colder, life don't feel right, I find my way back by Mama's light.
Windows down, it's 2 a.m. Ashtray full, but breathing again. Laughing at things we said we'd forget, but here we are, ain't over yet. You said drive like we own the night, Midwest moon and them pink taillights, heart beating like a kick drum tight. Tell me why that felt so right. We were glowing on the run, dripping in sweat and borrowed sun. Didn't know what we were running from, but it felt like freedom, felt like young. Ooh, I still hear your name in songs, echoes in the air we're long gone from. We were glowing on the run, baby, bottle of gin. Didn't need much, just skin on skin. Now all I got's this phantom limb. You said dance like we won't look back. I laugh loud, hard under attack. Those nights still hit me like a flash. Your ghost been chilling in my dash. We were glowing on the run, dripping in sweat and borrowed sun. Didn't know what we were running from, but it felt like freedom, felt like young. Ooh, I still hear your name in songs, echoes in the air we're long gone from. We were glowing on the run, baby. Maybe we were lucky ones. No review's gonna hold you in, but I still ride with the shape of your grin. Call it love or call it sin, whatever it was, I'd do it again. We were glowing on the run, wild hearts beating with no guns. Didn't care if the world came undone. It was our kind of freedom, our kind of sun. Yeah, I still hear your name in songs. You're the echo I've been humming on. We were glowing on the run, baby. Maybe we were lucky ones.
Beneath my feet the silence speaks in tongues of roots and weathered creeks. A whisper sown in fields once sown by hands long gone, yet not alone. The wind translates the orchard's prayer in windswept psalms both faint and rare. No names remain on fence or stone, but the soil remembers what it's known. It's not the barns, not rusted gates, but echoes caught in time's old weights. Its breath I take is not just mine, it's borrowed from the crooked vine. This land is more than where we stand. It hums beneath with ghosted hands, not just a place, it's blood and bone. The soil remembers all we've grown. Crows align like twilight script on power lines the dusk has gripped. A hymn unfolds in shadowed light where day concedes to dream in night. We are the smoke, the flame, the ash, the fleeting prince in morning's grass. But every loss and every name is buried deep in earth like flame. So speak not loud, but tread with care. The past is breathing in the air. You'll hear it hum a quiet tone. The soil remembers all we've grown. Our tears, our joy, our stone. It sings us back when we're alone. And when I go, let me be still, a memory folded in the hill. No grand parade, no marble throne, just let me rest where seeds are sown.
Found your note in the drawer by the sink. Smelled like rain and a little old ink. Said take care now, I'll be fine. Didn't need much more to read between the lines. That chair's still broke, but I won't fix it. Like your laugh, some things I miss. With your boots still by the back porch light. Ain't been touched since that goodbye night. Folks say time will make it fade, but I still feel you every day. I don't cry much, not out loud, but I talk to you when no one's round. I left my pride out on that gravel road, right where you said I gotta go. Thought I was tough, but I fell apart. You walked away with where I put my heart. Now I drink less, but I feel more. Empty house and a screen door that swings like it still hopes you'll come. But girl, you're gone and I'm undone. The silence hums like a country song, one you skipped but it still plays on. Wish I had words, wish I had time, but now I just wish you were still mine. There's a church bell ringing down the street. Used to hold your hand in that old back seat. You prayed, I joked, yeah, we were young. But that kind of love, it don't come undone. If I could send one late night text saying I'm sorry, I tried my best, would you smile, would you reply, or would it just light up the sky? I left my pride out on that gravel road, still waiting there, still growing old. I thought I knew what pain was like, but girl, you were my fight and flight. I wear your name like it's a scar, but sometimes pain shows who we are. No blame, no games, just what it costs to learn what love is when it's lost. Now I sing low, I sing slow to the empty walls that used to glow. And if you're gone and I ain't smart, you still got where I put my heart.
There's a roof that's never leaked, no storms to fight, no walls that creaked, but silence grew in every room, like dust that settled far too soon. The porch still faces east each day, but dawn just seems to lose its way. No laughter ever found that floor, no footprints led to or from the door. It ain't broken, it ain't burned, just a page that never turned. Not a battle ever won in the house that never met the sun. The chairs still sit in perfect place, but never learned a single face. No curtains drawn, no lamps aglow, just time that didn't even know. Some say sorrow leaves a mark, but emptiness is twice as dark. You can't lose what you never had, that's what makes it hurt so bad. No stories, no one to outrun, just echoes of what's never done. Not a shadow, not a gun, just a house that never met the sun. drawn, old and frayed. Mountains inked, the river stayed. But up was gone, so was truth. Just trails that twisted back to youth. Held it tight through dust and rain, looking for a path from pain. But every turn just led me forth on a map that had no north. Can't find home if stars won't show, and hearts forget which way to go. You wander far, yet never forth, with a map that lost its north. It's not the steps that wear you thin, but wondering where you've never been. And every mile just feeds the myth of something real you always missed. So fold it up and let it fade. Some roads are meant to be obeyed. Truth don't need a perfect course, just a map without a north.
Oh, 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 yeah. Windows down, air was thick with August. Sunburned skin, your laugh still haunts this car. You said don't forget me when I'm honest, but truth fades fast like cheap cigar. I drive past that old pier, same beach, same year, but I ain't the same kid who held your hand in fear. Summer stays in the rear view, but your name's still on my tongue. All the nights I thought I knew you, was I wrong or just too young? Now I keep the silence loud in every song I run through. Guess I never really outgrew the way I lost me in you. Oh, 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 oh. Hey. Empty cup, dashboard still cracked open. You left your ring, said keep it for the ride. That sunset bled through words unspoken, and I let go without goodbye. Gaslight's been on low, still I roam slow, looking for a version of me you used to know. Summer stays in the rear view, but your voice still cuts right through. Try to laugh, try to outdo the way your echo bends the truth. Now I keep the silence loud in every mile I push through. Guess I never really outgrew the way I lost me in you. Maybe if I called just once, maybe if I said you were, would it make this ghost feel lighter, or just burn like back then? Summer stays in the rear view, but your name's still on my tongue. I still see you in that drive-through, eyes all red, kiss undone. And I keep the silence loud in every beat I fall through. Guess I never really outgrew the way I lost me in you. Oh, 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 oh.
Hands still moving, endless grace, tracing time without a place. No chime, no call, no ticking sound, just circles drawn on hollow ground. Each minute swings like rusted truth, once sharp as sorrow, now uncouth. The face still gleams with silent power, but lost the meaning of the hour. Some hearts keep time without a beat, just moving forward incomplete. And truth gets bent not by the light, but clocks that ran without the fire. Way it goes, or trust a bell that never knows when moments stall and feelings sour. You've met the clock that lost the hour. So if your rhythm fades to gray and words can't find the light of day, look not for time, but for the power to mend the clock and find the hour.
He was all dirt roads and Sunday smoke, raised on work and worn out hope. Didn't say much, but I knew he cared by the way he'd fix things just standing there. Hands like leather, grip like steel, but soft as hell when he'd let you feel. Used to drink quiet, think louder, built a world out of silence and power. And he'd light one match and watch it burn. Said, son, there's stuff you just gotta learn. Never chased dreams, he just held the line. Now I wear his name like it's mine. He left more in the silence than most men leave in words. Carried pain like a secret, never showed when it hurt. Didn't ask for forgiveness, didn't need to be enough. But I see him in the mirror and I'm learning how to love. With the boots he never took off and the pride he never spoke of. He'd fall asleep to the 6 o'clock news with a Bible near and some unpaid dues. Told me don't trust a man who runs too fast, but he never said nothing about running from the past. Now I walk these roads with his ghost in tow, whiskey breath and a voice real low, telling me, boy, you're more like me than you know. You're more like me than you know. He left more in the silence than most men leave in songs. Built a house out of struggle, made me right where he went wrong. Didn't beg to be remembered, but damn, I can't forget, 'cause I wear him in my blood and I ain't stopped walking yet. In the boots he never took off, still hear him when the lights go off.
Stitched between two quiet breaths, a fragile seam that still connects. Not words, not touch, not even tears, just time sewn tight across the years. Curtains moved though no one passed, a chair still rocked from echoes cast. And though no voices touch these walls, a thread remains that never falls. It's not the noise that speaks the most, but quiet stretch from coast to coast. Some ties don't bind through sound or fight, but through the hush that clings tonight. Yeah. You won't feel it pull or fray, yet still it holds the years at bay. Unspoken things so deeply dense, woven tight without defense. It's not the noise that speaks the most, but quiet stretch from coast to coast. Some ties don't bind through sound or fight, but through the hush that clings tonight. So if you find what can't be said still lingers when the words are dead, that's not a void but a recompense. The thread that held the silence since.
drove by your place around 1:45, just me and that old truck and the ghost of you. A light was on like it always was, made me wonder if you still think of us. I wasn't drunk, just felt that pull like a song you skip, but it still feels full, didn't I? Just kept on slow like that gravel knew where not to go. Your dog barked once, then quiet down. Guess even he's used to me turning round. And I swear I saw your curtain twitch, or maybe just me dreaming that switch. You still leave the porch light on, even though I've been long gone, like a sign that says you could have stayed. But you know I don't work that way. You don't call, you don't reach out, but girl, you're still out in this town. And even with the curtains drawn, you still leave the porch light on. Say time's the thing that kills the ache, but mine just learned to hide and fake. I fixed my roof, I mowed my yard, still lose to you when I drop my guard. Saw your cousin at the Shell last week, she asked if I still all asleep. I laughed and said not every night. She smiled like she knew I lied. I ain't mad, I ain't proud, just got used to talking out loud to no one in my beat up Ford, just passing by that light you ignore. You still leave the porch light on, even though I've been long gone, like a sign that says you could have stayed. But you know I don't work that way. You don't call, you don't reach out, but girl, you're still out in this town. And even with the curtains drawn, you still leave the porch light on.
That old swing still creaks in the backyard. You carved your name beside my heart. Radio plays that August song. I smile like you're not gone. And didn't say we'd end for good, but you left like I knew you would. Still got that spot on my front porch where we laughed till the sky turned dark. Your hoodie's hanging by the door. I reach for it when nights get hard. Didn't pack, didn't slam no gate, just a silence I can't translate. You're gone, but you never left this love. 'Cause girl, you still got that spot. Found your note in my flannel sleeve. Don't wait up, it still cuts deep. Your perfume's in my truck seat. Been driving slow on these back streets. I don't hate you, can't replace you. Wish I could just erase you. Still got that spot where your smile lit up, where you lean in close, say this is us. Your voice still floats through my head like late night calls we never end. You moved on, maybe that's fine, but I still press play on our time. You're gone, but you never left this life. Girl, you still got that spot. Still got that spot on my front porch where we laughed till the sky turned dark. Your hoodie's hanging by the door. I reach for when nights get hard. Didn't pack, didn't slam no gate. Just a silence I can't translate. You're gone, but you never left this life. 'Cause girl, you still got that spot.
Saw you sitting at that Texaco, same old truck, same radio. You looked up, then looked away. Guess there ain't much left to say. Used to stop there every night, grab a Coke and kill some time. Funny how small towns don't forget, even when folks try their best. Now you're just another stoplight, another name I drive right by. No more sparks, no more fights, just a ghost beneath the neon signs. Ain't mad and I ain't fine. Guess I miss you in my quiet mind. You're just another stoplight. I pass sometimes. Saw your boots hanging in the thrift, same pair I gave you Christmas 5th. Didn't cry, didn't even pause, but it hit like gravel under worn out paws. Now you're just another back road that I take when I'm alone. No last text, no have you been, just silence where we used to spend. Ain't bitter and I ain't blind, some roads just fade with time. You're just another stoplight in a town that ain't mine. Once lit me up like summer heat, now you're cold like an empty seat. I don't hate you, I don't pray, but I still slow down where you used to stay.
Ran for miles with hunger strong, cut through stone, sang freedom song. But round the bend it lost its track, a river turning back. Touched the plains, kissed mountain's edge, carried dreams on water's pledge. And still it found the same old track, that river circling back. Not all journeys end in blue, some just lead you back to truth. You carve escape in every crack, but came home like a heart attack. tried to leave, but the earth knew where the deepest part ran through. Time don't and maps don't track the river that loops back. So if you feel you're moving on and all your pain is nearly gone, look down and see the winding track. You might just circle back.
Once it knew the lines I wore, every crease, each quiet war. But now it shivers, pulls away, turns its gaze to yesterday. I ask it plain, do you recall? But silence lives within the wall. Not from fear, nor cracked disgrace, just a mere losing face. Not all truths are meant to stay. Some reflections slip away. What looks bad ain't always grace. Some glass forgets the face. Maybe time is not to blame. Maybe change won't speak my name. But this still frame, this quiet space, holds no home for this old face. So I stand where light once fell, but what I was I cannot tell. No anger here, no need to chase, just a mirror and empty space.
The swing still sways though no one's near. Steps creak loud when no one's here. Curtains breathe like they miss the sound of laughter echoing all around. The porch light flickers past its prime, still waiting like it did back in time. Nail in the wall, your coat long gone, but the space remembers what went wrong. It's the house that won't forget. Each room holds what's left unsaid. Paint may fade and boards may bend, but memories a guess that never ends. It don't forgive, it don't regret. It just remembers and won't forget. The clock still ticks though no one wins. Your boots chalk dust on the barnwood floor. Plans once spoken, now no more. Rusty dreams in engine bays, left behind in younger days. Fences hung with memories torn, tales engraved in moss and stone. Steps we thought we'd take in June, faded out too late, too soon. There are maps we never drew, but the road still found its name. Paths that curved away from view, yet our hearts still felt the flame. Even when the stars withdrew, faith remained in morning's hue. We were shaped by what we knew, and the maps we never drew. Old guitar in open case, strings remember every place. Though we changed, the chords still play notes of what we meant to say. There are maps we never drew, woven deep in threadbare song. Even if we never knew, they were guiding all along. Dust will settle, the light breaks through in the maps we never drew.
Hung it high on the kitchen wall, ticking loud but saying nothing at all. Minutes running like dry sand, a clock without an hour hand. Used to set my life by its face, now it's just humming in empty space. No North Star, no promised land, just a clock without an hour hand. It's always moving, never sure what it's counting anymore. Like a man who tried to understand a clock without an hour hand. Some things still work, though they don't guide. Some wounds tick on from deep inside. It's not broken, just unmanned, that clock without an hour hand. So I stare at time but feel no pace, still waiting for a second place. Guess we all wear names unplanned, like clocks without an hour hand. I left this town when the lights were low, 2 hearts full with nowhere to go. We chased the sound of something bright,
but dreams burn fast in the dead of night. I took the map, she took the flame. Now I'm here, but it's not the same. Where the fire went cold, I stand alone. Same old street, but it ain't home. I call her name in the midnight wind, but all I get is that ache again. Wish I'd held her, told her so. Now I walk where the fire went cold. Smoke still curls from the old cafe. Folks still nod, but they look away. They remember the boy who left with her. Now it's just ashes, nothing short. She danced through storms, I held back rain. I chased the world and lost her name. Where the fire went cold, I stand alone. Same old street, but it ain't home. I call her name in the midnight wind, but all I get is that ache again. Wish I'd held her, told her so. Now I walk where the fire went cold. Fires die, but leave their glow and haunt the heart with what we know. If I could go back, take it slow. I'd never let her let me go. Where the fire went cold, I stand alone. Time moved on, but I still own. Her shadow falls on this old road. I'm still lost where the fire went cold. Where the fire went cold.
Worn boots tread through fields of fading light. Stars above ignite my heart and fly. Doubts may rise like storms that tear and rend, yet faith holds firm, my soul will not bend. Gentle breeze lifts prayers I softly send. Hope's a spark to guide me to the end. Faith and hope, they bloom where sorrows dwell, lighting paths through every lonesome spell. When my strength is frail, they carry me along. Steady as the earth, they make my spirit strong. In their quiet glow, I find my way to roam, leading me through darkness to my home. Cold rains fall, yet roots of trust grow deep, binding me to dreams I long to keep. Old oak stands through winters harsh and long. Its strength reminds me where my heart belongs. Hope's a seed that sprouts in barren ground. Face the song where peace is always found. Faith and hope, they bloom where sorrows dwell, lighting paths through every lonesome spell. When my strength is frail, they carry me along. Steady as the earth, they make my spirit strong. In their quiet glow, I find my way to roam, leading me through darkness to my Will this light still shine when night feels vast and wide? Can my heart still rise where fears and doubts collide? Faith and hope endure, they weave my soul's refrain, lifting me to stand through every loss and pain. Faith and hope, they bloom where sorrows dwell, lighting paths through every lonesome spell. When my strength is frail, they carry me along, steady as the earth, they make my spirit strong. In their quiet glow, I find my